Hi everybody, thanks for being here. I'm next on our lineup for our Perry 10K Share-a-thon, and today's topic is about learning to say no. And in case you are not part of the Perry 10K, put your name on the list, because before too much longer, Kathy is going to open up registration again, and those that are on the waiting list are going to be the first to be able to become part of this amazing community. I see everybody's catching up with us. Thank you everybody for sharing out. And also, if you're not following me, be sure you are, because every Tuesday I do a coach-a-thon for work-at-home women coaches and healers. And tomorrow we're talking about marketing and the energy of shrinking back. So today's topic is learning to say no. And as is typical with our share-a-thons, everybody's got a different perspective. Hey, Kathy, congratulations on being a VIP. That's amazing. Everybody brings a different perspective to our share-a-thons here. And I am going to also bring a different perspective. That's what's so fun about doing these share-a-thons. You get 6, sometimes 7 different perspectives on the same topic, because not everything resonates with everybody. And I'm certainly not going to be speaking to everybody when I give you my perspective, because there's no one-size-fits. Learning to say no. Oh, what? I'm sorry, I just got distracted by something that came up. Okay, you can't delegate these things that only you can give yourself. And we have this pattern. We'll keep saying yes, we'll keep saying yes, we'll keep saying yes, thinking we can just kind of burn the candle at both ends for just a little while. But you know what happens? That little while becomes a long time. 5 minutes, thank you very much, Ketchy. That every once in a while, pushing ourselves, burning both ends of the candle, becomes our regular pattern. And when that becomes a regular pattern, our health suffers, because we're more stressed out. We're not practicing those healthy habits of working out, of eating breakfast. An interesting thing, studies have shown that when a person skips breakfast, they will eat more calories over the course of the day, of the rest of the day, than somebody eats when they eat breakfast. I want you to think about that the next time you decide to skip breakfast, so you've got more time for something you committed yourself to. You're eating more calories than somebody that's eating 3 meals a day. Do you see, though, do you see how falling into this habit of constantly saying yes is a disservice to us? It's a disservice to us. We are not at our best when we're not sleeping well. We are not at our best when we're hungry. We are not at our best when we're stressed out because we've got too much frickin' stuff on the table. Nobody's going to step up and take care of you. Self-care has to come from within. So we've got to learn to balance things. And by balancing things, there are things that we have to do. We have to do our job or run our business. We have to raise our kids. There's an obligation to time with our spouse. And if you've got a happy relationship, you want that time with your spouse. I mean, these things can't go. These things are part of what makes life good. But what are you doing with the rest of those 24 hours that you have in your day? Are you in the habit of overreaching, of pushing yourself, of saying yes to things that you could easily say no to? We'll say yes to anything, whether it's going to have a big impact or a small impact. Start saying no to the things that are not going to bring that big impact, and stop sacrificing yourself to be the good best friend, to be the reliable coworker, to be, that loving spouse. Life has priorities, but we as women put ourselves on the bottom of that priority list. And once damage is done there, once we sacrifice our health, or once we are stressed out all the time and are unpleasant to be around, nobody can step in and fix that for us. And it took me a long time to appreciate this. I'm in my 50s, and I'm finally now starting to realize nobody's going to step in and take care of me if I'm not practicing good self-care. And it's easy, because of those caregiving hormones, it's really easy to put everybody else ahead of ourselves. And it really takes some mindfulness. When you're faced with, that question of, should I say yes to this? It really takes that mindfulness to go, wait a minute. If I say yes to that, am I going to sacrifice sleep? Am I going to sacrifice self-care habits? And when you put it in that perspective, when you think about, I'm going to end up losing sleep by taking on that project because I'm going to stay up late or get up early. When you're weighing it that way, that saying yes to this project means I'm going to get like 6 hours of sleep tonight, it makes it a lot easier to see what's really important, because nobody can catch you up on your sleep. And without sleep, we don't function well. which means that everything you have said yes to is not going to take longer because you're going to be tired or you're going to be stressed out and you're going to have to put more effort into everything else you already have on your plate. All because you stretched yourself too far and said yes to stuff you shouldn't be saying yes to. It looks like I've got 2 minutes left. So who is coming up after me is Sarah Barber. So Sarah, throw up some emojis so that everybody can follow you. And when you see that, if you're not already following her, be sure to follow her. So that's really something to think about, though, because that self-care is only going to fall on you. Is it really worth giving up your self-care to do these other things that may or may not even have any kind of significant impact? So I believe I'm running out of time. So on behalf of everybody that's participating in today's Share-a-thon, I want to thank you. And I encourage you, follow me, because every Tuesday I do a Share-a-thon for work-at-home women coaches and healers, and I would love to have you with me here tomorrow. And I need somebody to let me know if Sarah has gone live yet, because I haven't seen a notification. Okay, there's Sarah right there. So Sarah, throw up some emojis so people can follow you. And yeah, there she is, right? Adventure Link, follow her. She's next. So I'll keep talking until Sarah's live. So if you are not on the waiting list for the Perry 10K, get on it, because this is one of the best programs I have ever been in, and I am not lying. Doors are closed for it, but Kathy's going to open them up soon, and people on the waiting list are going to have priority. So I thank you, everybody that's joined us on the Share-a-thon today. We're just waiting for Sarah to get set up, and you'll get a different perspective on learning to say no. Isn't this cool? Everybody's got a little different twist on it, and I love what Jan did talking about saying no to your kids. What a great way to apply this material. And I raised my kids that way, but it's always good to hear reminders on that, because sometimes, you know, the people that we really need to say no to are the little minds that we're shaping and forming into adults. So, okay, so we're hoping that Jan's going to be with us soon. So I hope you really heard what I was saying today, that by saying yes, you're really saying no to yourself. And this is a big issue for women, a really big issue. It's been an issue for me. It's been an issue for every woman I have ever coached. Hi, how are you today? I'm not sure. Did I miss the notification that she's gone live? Because it looks like people are leaving, and I didn't see it. And I don't want to leave until I know. So can someone let me know if she's gone live? I'm going to assume she has, and I missed it. Okay. Thanks, everybody, for being here. We're going to move on. And, well, she's live. Thank you. Okay, bye, everybody. We'll catch up with you later. Come join us for Jan. Sorry, not Jan. Sarah. Bye, everybody.